How's it going? My name is Rich AK, and I want to talk to you today about the difference between an e-commerce website and a direct marketing website. Now, if you're a business owner and you're making sales on your website right now, don't miss this video because I'm seeing a lot of changes occurring on the horizon, and you do not want to fall behind, especially if you're trying to increase your sales and your business to the next level. Check this out. How's it going, everyone? My name is Rich AK, and I run a company called AK Growth, where I help business owners scale up their e-commerce websites, make those websites profitable, and make them streamlined for the customers, that the customer is actually able to go through it and get exactly what they want. Now, the reason I'm making this video today is because I'm going to show you the difference between e-commerce and direct marketing. And I'm not going to say that one is better than the other. Instead, I'm going to give you two separate applications, and I'm going to show you something that the top dogs are doing right now that no one's talking about. And I don't know why no one's talking about it. Maybe they just haven't noticed this, but I've been paying attention. And anyone who has been paying attention is seeing that, hey, this is kind of the next step when it comes to e-commerce. So if you're running a Shopify right now, if you're running a Squarespace or a Wix or something like that, and you're just making sales, I want you to watch this because this could be a complete game changer for your business. So let's get right into it. What is direct marketing? Direct marketing it's been around for quite a long time. I'm sure it started with mail or something like that, where basically a salesperson says, hey, I have this list of people in this specific zone in the country. I'm going to send them 1,000 letters. Each one of them is obviously going to get a letter. And then from those 1,000 letters, I'm going to expect a response rate and a conversion rate to occur. So if I send out 1,000 letters to some specific zone in the country, and I might get 100 people to kind of just respond back, but then I might get 50 people to actually send me a check with their response. And so I ended up getting a 5% conversion rate on those 1,000 letters. And if I got my numbers correct, if I got my economics correct, well, then I'm in profit or I'm at a loss. And so I either have to tweak my message and make it better so to make me more profitable, or I'm in the clear and I can keep doing this in different zones around the country. So people actually ended up getting extremely rich off of this, and they still do it to this day, and they do it in different ways and formats. Now, we're not going to be talking about sending out letters today, but we will be talking about direct marketing on websites, because direct marketing on a website is very different than e-commerce on a website. With direct marketing, when you send traffic to a specific web page, we're going to call it a landing page or a squeeze page or a conversion page, whatever you want to say. But when you send traffic to the specific page, the direct marketing page, we only have one action that we want this person to take. There's no extra links, there's no headers, there's no footers, there's no extra sidebars or blog posts or anything like that, anything that's going to actually distract this person. Because if we create all these extra distractions on this specific page, it makes it extremely hard to test the conversion rate of what we're trying to do. If we know that 1,000 people landed on this page and they all looked at this website, then you're going to be expecting a specific type of number to come out of this from a conversion perspective. So we want everything to be laid out on the page exactly to the T. And we're going to be testing this kind of stuff in order to see what's more effective or what's less effective. Now, the best way to do this is to actually just model it off of other people who are successful with it, and then kind of evolve it from there. But what I'm telling you is that when you're building direct marketing on your website, it does not need to interact with the rest of the website. It actually only needs to have one specific action on it, and that's pretty much it. Whether you want them to convert, whether you want them to opt in, whether you want them to take some other sort of action, that's up to you. So that's what direct marketing is in a nutshell on your website, on a web page that you might land across. The problem with it is that, a lot of it looks really suspect. It looks really shady. So people end up landing on these pages and they're like, I don't know how I feel about this. And they click off because it's not what they're used to. It's not what they're accustomed to. And so we'll get into that a little bit later about how we can fix that and make people feel natural and at ease with it by the way we design things and lay them out and just format stuff in general so that it actually fits back into your brand. But before we do that, let's talk about e-commerce. E-commerce is almost the exact opposite of direct marketing, because e-commerce is more of like a galleria. It's like, come on in, everybody look around, check out our beautiful homepage. We got all this other stuff going on. If you want to see all of our products, check out all of our products, click around, do this, do that, learn about us, leave us a contact form request, whatever you want to do. That's, you're free to do that on our e-commerce website. And so that's exactly what Shopify, Squarespace, and Wix are. They're e-commerce. They give users the ability, the freedom of just clicking around and doing whatever they want. But I've been seeing something that's really interesting, which is the combination of e-commerce and direct marketing on the same exact website. And every page is catered specifically in a different way. Now, the reason why this is really important to talk about is because, first off, I'm pretty sure this is the very beginning of this. I'm sure people have done this before in the past, but I've been seeing this actually catching on a little bit, which is why I wanted to bring it to your attention. But second, why it's so powerful is because you already have an e-commerce website with data that's coming in. If you're properly tracking these people, these customers on your website, then you can actually see some of the actions that they're taking just from the analytics backend. And so if you have that ability, you can actually utilize direct marketing strategies in order to send them information about something that they might have been looking at, but they didn't convert on yet. And this is extremely powerful because instead of acting like a galleria where it's like, come back to us, we're so important, we're this big important brand, people forget very fast. If you're not constantly reaching out to people, if you're not constantly reaching out to these customers and re-educating them on your product and showing them your product over and over and over again, people forget stuff. And I have countless stories of things that I want to purchase that I can't even remember what their brand's called. So how do they expect me to land back on their website and then go and find a product that I really liked? There's so many different ways to go about this because you want to capture this person's attention over and over and over and over again until they're basically dreaming about you in their sleep. And so if you can get it to that point, your business is going to amplify to a very different level. But, hyperbole aside, I really just want to stress this factor that if you are able to gather analytics on your website, you're able to see what your customers are doing or are not doing, you should be utilizing these hybrid or fusion website strategies in order to get them to convert through direct marketing ways. This is going to completely revolutionize what you're doing. And so I've actually written up this booklet for you to check out. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So it's free, completely free. But in this booklet, we go over these fusion sites and we go over flows and we go over ways in order to get these customers to reconvert on your website without actually having them to take those steps and actions in order to do so, because people are lazy or they're very busy. And so it's not, you don't want to use hope as a strategy in this case where you're like, oh, I hope this customer comes back and repurchases it. That's a bad strategy. That's not a strategy we should ever utilize when we're running a business. What we should be doing instead is outreach. Oh, you're interested in this? Well, let me set up this automatic way to get you to come back onto our website and learn more about our product. And so with these direct marketing pages, what you can actually end up doing is you can put them into educational loops. You can put them into conversion loops. You can say, hey, you really like this lamp. Let me teach you more about this lamp. Let me show you how this lamp was built. Let me show you the people who carved out the base. Let me show you how strong this lamp is. Let me show you how many different ways you can apply this lamp into your home. And then you can get them to convert on that specific page. There's no other distractions for them. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you about today, which is not only is e-commerce good, not only is direct marketing good, but if you can combine both of them together onto the same website in a methodical way, then you can amplify your business to the next level. So check out the booklet I have for you. It's free to download. It's on my website. My name is Rich AK, and I do this pretty much every single day. So I run a company called AK Growth. I work with e-commerce people. I work with business people. I work with all different types of businesses. And, I'm always looking for this kind of stuff. So if you find this interesting, leave a like, tell me about it, leave the comments below, and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be making more videos just for you. Anyways, I hope to talk to you soon. You have a great day.